Hello, I am DoomTuber, and this is the continuation of my 100% walkthrough series of Doom Zero on the Ultraviolence difficulty setting played on the PlayStation 5. This is Map 12, Underland. Okay, first thing you want to do is pull out your double-barrel shotgun, and if you can peek around to the right, there's some chain gunners into the left as well. Normally what you can do, if you can peek out, you can usually take the ones out on the right with one shot, the ones out on the left with one shot. I didn't get that accomplished this time, but that's okay. Go ahead and pick up the Berserk Peck at the bottom of those steps and hit the first switch, and it will raise the bridge across the lava. And will also open up a little section over there where there's some Mancubus Revenants and Hell Knights with a couple of gunners. The thing you want to do is kind of stay over here to the right, and that way they can possibly hit each other and begin to infight. That's really the best way to handle this. And if you're doing a pistol start, it's the only way to do it, because you will not have enough ammunition to do anything with that many enemies. Sometimes the lost souls that you can notice that are over there, they will teleport to the monster-only teleporter that's at the beginning of the bridge here. We haven't got them to do that just yet. There's still some infighting going on, and there goes one lost soul across the way. We'll back up and try to take care of him. Okay, took a little bit of damage. Let's see if these guys are still infighting. Let's go over here and clean up what's left. Usually if you get these folks infighting, all that will be left will be the Hell Knights. I like to get out the rocket launcher here. Don't hit the switch just yet. Lower this right here. It's a little lift to a cave up there. That's the first secret. But when you lower that, it does spawn in a bunch of cacodemons. Go ahead and just take them out with the chain gun and the rockets. Go back around and just take this guy out. Okay, now let's take care of this first secret right here. And you'll find a box of rockets, cells, and a mega armor. Let's pull out our rocket launcher one more time. Let's hit the switch to raise the bridge over there to the other side. It will also raise up some Revenants, and I'm just going to throw some rockets their way because Revenants are always a pain, especially in tight quarters. Now what I'd like to do is pull out the plasma gun, and there's a group of 5 Revenants to the right, and we're going to try to peek out and take them out individually. The reason I'm using the plasma gun is because I have found that that's the only true way that I can stun lock the Revenants and avoid the rockets the best way possible. Sometimes you can get it accomplished with a chain gun, but I find that the plasma gun does it every time. And anything that makes these Revenant battles go by easier, I'll take, because fighting Revenants and fighting Archviles is the bane of my existence in these games. But it's still fun. It's just they're the most challenging enemies I find. Okay, let's pull out the chain gun. Let's go down here for some chain gunners. There's going to be 4 of them. And let's just pick them off one by one. Should be one more. And here we'll find the rocket launcher. if you come up here and look in this little hole right here, you can see a second secret where the plasma gun. Let's go ahead and raise the bridge again. Now some people can strafe across right there and get into the secret that way. I find it easier to go this way. Let's see if we can't get this accomplished. Gotta line yourself up. Nope. Line yourself up, say okay. If you fall down, you can always lower any part of the bridge. Let's go back up, see if we can't do this again. Oh, went too far. Okay, let's go back up. We'll get it this next time. And there we go. You just pop in here and you can get the plasma gun. Now let's go across the bridge one more time. We're going to hit another switch. Go back, turn to the left. We're going to hit one more switch and raise this bridge up again. And as we go back, I'm going to go ahead and pull out the plasma gun, because you see the rockets there to our right has a monster only teleporter, and when you get close enough to this switch, there we go. It's going to start teleporting the cacodemons and a couple of pain elementals. And what you can do is you can fight right here as long as you can manage it. You can drop down, come back around, and use this area as a hold point. Sometimes when you do activate that monster only teleporter, you can stun lock everybody there with your plasma rifle, but this time it just didn't work out. They all kind of moved around, and that's okay. Just take them out the best you can, but fight them up there up top for a little while and then drop back down and move around. That's the best way if they start spreading out on you. Okay, now let's go down here and hit this switch. Now, right here, we're not going to go all the way into the doorway there. We're going to come up here to the side and drop down, tag another secret, and get some armor bonuses and a megasphere. And this will open up and put you back down to the bottom area. We got the rocket launcher out for a reason, because in this next room we're going to alert about 7 Hell Knights. I'm going to just back in and run back out. There we go. They're ready to come after us, and now just start lobbing your rockets there. And a good reason, well, you don't want to eat plasma to the face like that, my god, but a good reason to be back here on the bridge is because you can strafe left and right, and there's plenty of distance, and there everybody's taken care of. Let's go ahead and pull out the super shotgun. There's going to be a mancubus down this hallway. Can't really see him too well because it's dark, but just peekaboo shoot him. You don't want to fight him head on, because there's no real place to strafe. See, there we go, ate that fireball. And right here to the right, if you look at this, if you can just follow along the wall, you'll see a gap here, and you can walk into it, and this is another secret area. That's incorrect. Let's get back in there. There we go. And right here looks like one singular armor bonus, but it is in fact 50. So that's 50 of your items that you need to pick up at once. Okay, let's get back out. You can see here that we need a gargoyle switch and a lion switch, and we have a baron door, pick up some health, and we have an archvile door. So these teleporters will take you to areas where you'll deal with these specific monsters. Now with these archviles, I find my best method is to just be a crazy person and track them down on this last level with a BFG and just get in their face and hit them with it. Because Archviles to me are one of the trickiest enemies. See, still got hit. But I find the best way is just a BFG to the face with these things. And there are 4 Archviles in this particular area. There's the last one. And we didn't take him out just yet. One more. There's more cells in the level, so don't worry about it. Just I used to try to save ammo and stuff like that for plasma and BFG, but now, you know, I just use it and I save them for revenants and Archviles all day long. But I know a lot of people can fight revenants with rockets and super shotgun, and I've done it as well, but it's extremely tricky. That was actually a good place to do it because there's lots of cover, especially for the Archviles. But you know, if I can find a way to just go ahead and take them out with a BFG, I do it. And in this particular room, the Barons are all unaware of your presence, so you can kind of sneak around behind them, and there's a little area up here to the right with a lot of rockets and ammunition. But we are going to unload on these Barons, pick up some rockets, and we're going to dump some BFG rounds into them. Then we're going to try to take out the guy up there first. And he is a little bit troublesome because you're trying to get some shots up through the little gap there. Sometimes he can't hit you, but right there he was able to send one right down at me. So be careful of that and be ready to strafe. Oh, see, got me again. Sometimes he's at such a position that he can't get a shot off at you, but you see there he's got me down to 13%. Don't worry about it. If you get down that low, you will find more health. I know we've left a couple of packs back in the level, so we'll do some backtracking here a little bit later. Right now, I like to stay right here in this area and just throw the rockets up through the gap right there and take out the Barons as best we can. You can use rockets here, but there we go. We took him out. And there's at least 3 to 4 more at the very top level. So you hit that switch and it raises this part of the wall over here. And you can see the Barons that are remaining. I'm just going to throw some rockets up at them and take them out. Okay, that is everybody. We got a little bit of health there. Now we're going to hit this switch, run to the right, and it has opened up another secret with some cells and rockets. Let's go back up. And this little section here is how we're going to be able to exit. Let's see if we can get this accomplished. Nope, we hit our head on the wall, went a little too quick, so let's go back up. And we'll just hit the switch one more time. See if we can't strafe across. There we go. You got to shoot that little Baron switch there before it closes so you can open the Baron door. Hit the line switch before you leave and that opens up the exit. But we're pretty bad on health. And I know that we have some health back in the rest of the level, and we have a regular green armor that we didn't pick up. So we're going to go backtrack for that here in just a moment. But first we're going to hit this secret here. As you remember, we hit the gargoyle switch. It raised up some steps here. We can pick up the extra cells. And let's go back out. And this is the exit, but let's go back and get some health and armor real quick. Over here? We got the green armor. Let's go back up through here, see if we can't find any more health. Got one stim pack. I think that's all that's back out here. Okay, let's just lower the bridge and go back across. And there should be one remaining health pack up here to the right of the exit. There it is. Let's go ahead and pick that up. And we're going to go ahead and go down once again and exit. Okay. That was Underland with 100% kills, items, and secrets. If you've made it this far, I hope you got some value out of this. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you come back next time and play some more Doom with me. Until then, I'm DoomTuber, and I'm out. Bye.